Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you a one-play touchdown that you guys can run out of gun white off trio week. There's also a very similar play as well out of, it's also I think gun white off tree. It's another formation. I'll go and I'll put it in the description or in the pinned comment for you guys to basically show what the similar play is in. But essentially, guys, today I'm going to be giving you guys setups on how to beat the following coverages: cover two, cover three, cover four palms, cover four drop, and man coverage. So guys, before we do get in the video though, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, my link is down below. Also, if you guys want to check out my two most recent videos, they're going to be in the top right of your screen right now. Guys, let's go ahead. Let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so here we go. We're first going to touch up on the pre-play adjustments. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to first need to access your sub menu, which is going to be pressing O on your controller. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to look and see who is your fastest receiver. So on the Green Bay Packers, I know that Marquez Valdes-Scantling is my fastest receiver, so he is going to go in this outside receiver position. And then also, I'm just going to quickly move my webcam so that you guys can see. Let me just quickly go to video. And I'm just going to quickly turn off my webcam just to show you guys. Basically, what you're going to have here is your best receiver is going to go in the slot position here. So we do have Devontae Adams. He is a 99 overall, one of the best receivers, if not the best receiver in the NFL. He is going to be going in this position right here. He's going to be on a crossing route, which is going to be really key in this play. And then finally, a good pass catching receiver is going to go in this spot. So we do have Devin Funchess. He should work pretty well. So those are basically all of the adjustments you guys need to make right before this play. Now, I do preface that you guys should use a high throw power quarterback such as Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen, because this play is going to require some serious arm strength for some of these throws because they are in tight windows. And like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, they're not really going to fit the mold for these one-play touchdowns. So just kind of keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, though, let's go ahead. Let's get into the cover two beater setup. Alright guys, so quickly before we get in the setup, I also do want to preface as well that the cover two, the cover four palms, the cover four drop, and also the man coverage beater are all the same setups, but I will still go over them in this video, and that's pretty much it. So now let's go ahead, guys, let's get into the setup. So the first thing we're going to do in this play is we're going to put our running back on an option route, which is going to be double tapping triangle and pressing the L2 button. Now you're going to see here an option route. It's kind of weird. It has kind of like a hitch route. You can't really see it because the button icon's in the way, but it kind of has a hitch route, and then it has an out route, kind of like it's not really highlighted. But what's going to happen is if the play is man coverage that your opponent calls on defense, this running back is going to go on an out pattern, which is going to be really good because it actually gets some really good separation, and it gives you another option to go to if the play does break down with the one play touchdown. It is very, very good to have that. Also, he will be on a hitch route as well, which is going to be very nice. The next thing we're going to do here is we're going to put our tight end, which is the X or A button, on a flat route, which could be triangle, X, and L2. Basically, what's going to happen is a flat route, this tight end, he is going to go out to the right, and then he's kind of going to stop when he gets outside of the numbers. And this is actually a pretty good route against cover 3 and cover 4 drop, as he'll be able to go and get some pretty good separation against the corners who are playing deep, and he'll be able to get a few yards if the play does break down. Then the final thing we're going to do is we are going to go and put O on a curl route, which is going to be triangle O and down on the left stick. So basically, a curl route, what's going to happen is Devin Funchess, he's going to run up, and then right when he gets to about the 45-yard line, he is going to turn around, and as a result, he's going to be able to get some pretty good separation against both cover 4 palms as well as man coverage. So it is very nice to go against that. Also, cover 3, I believe he gets some pretty good separation. Now, I also want to note as well, we are running against big nickel over G on default zone drops. I did not edit anything in this defense, so everything is default. So basically, this is going to be your setup for cover 2, the cover 2 beater, cover 4 palms, cover 4 drop, and also man coverage beaters, but I will show them as well at different points in the video if you guys want to know. And then the cover 3 beater will basically just be one different step. But this is the final play art. You see that the running back's on an option, the tight end is on a flat route, R1 is on sort of a long crossing route, the O receiver's on a curl route, and then the square receiver's on that deep post. So basically what we're going to be focusing on, the first read is going to be this curl route on the right side. This O receiver right here Basically, if he does not get bumped by the receiver, you're going to want to low pass to him, which is going to be holding the left trigger as you do throw to the O receiver. As you press O, you're going to hold L2, and basically you're going to want a possession catch it as well, which is going to be holding X, and basically it's going to be a low pass. It's going to be very hard for the defensive backs to pick it off, and it's going to be really good. Your next read is going to be the square route, which is going to be over the top here. If your opponent does throw a middle third out in the field, if you recognize that one of his linebackers is dropping way back, then you're going to want to look to this R1 receiver right here. You're going to want to look to him, and then finally we're going to be covering the option route, and then obviously the flat route too. So basically this is going to be your beater for cover 2, cover 4 palms, cover 4 drop, and also man coverage. So here we go. Let's just run this right here. You see that we're going to kind of roll out to the right here. Unfortunately, the pass rush is not really great on this play in terms of animations, but you see we're able to bomb it right up the middle for the easy touchdown. And I'm going to go into the instant replay to break this down for you guys really quick and show you why this one play touchdown was so effective. You're going to see right here this strong safety. He is going to drift wide on this play. You're going to see that he's already drifting wide. He's already going right to the numbers, but he drifts a little more wide. He's outside of the numbers at this point. Look at the hole. Look at all of the space that Marquez Valdes-Scantling has in the middle of the field. And basically because a linebacker is not back there covering that middle, it's just butt naked for you to throw this touchdown. You're going to see that when this ball is thrown, none of these guys, the free or strong safety, are not even close to this ball. So that's why it's so effective. Also, we're going to take a look at the free safety as well. You're going to see that he does the same thing as the strong safety. He drops way back and drifts way wide till he's outside of the numbers. And because of that opening, we're able to throw the easy one-play score. Now, basically against cover 2, this curl route's not going to go open a lot because you're going to see what's going to happen. We're just going to do an option, a flat, and a curl route. You're going to see what happens. Look on the right side. You're going to see that he gets bumped. And when I try to lowball this, it's going to be a very tight window for him to get in. When he gets pushed to the side like that, you instantly want to go off of him, because what's going to happen is if you try to lowball it, it's going to get intercepted basically, or it's going to be an incompletion at the very least. So, you know, you have to be really careful with that. But also what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at that crossing route too, which is going to be really key. We're just going to see real quick that he's actually going to get a little bit open on this play. I believe it, yeah, against big nickel over G, he gets really open. You see basically that cornerback, the outside corner to the left, he's going to drop down in coverage. Because he's on that cloud flat, he's going to drop down. Now, most people I know have their flat set to 5 yards on their zone drops. So because of that, he is going to drop down, allowing for more space for Devontae Adams to run. Now, I know against nickel 2-4-5, what happens is the cornerbacks actually don't drop down, but in that case, what you're going to do is as you roll to the left, this linebacker who I'm marking here, he's going to kind of drift away from this running back who's on a hitch, and as a result of him doing that, the running back's going to get open. Let's just quickly show this hitch route as well, or this option, because it's honestly one of my favorite routes in the game. You're going to quickly see right here that as I kind of drift wide, actually that didn't really work against big nickel over G, but you're going to see right there that against nickel 2-4-5, as I drift more out to the left, that linebacker is going to drift back, and because he's drifting back, we're going to be able to throw that for an easy completion. Now, guys, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the cover 3 beater. All right, guys, so before we get in the cover 3 beater, I do want to note here that against cover 3, formations that have 2 high safeties, for example, nickel 2-4-5, when you come against a cover 3, there's still going to be 2 high safeties. So when you're in that situation, it's going to be much harder to throw this touchdown because you're always going to have the threat of another safety up top. But formations like big nickel over G, and I believe nickel normal as well, basically you're going to see that there is a free safety up top. I can't mark them, but there's only one free safety up top, which is going to be really key in throwing this one play touchdown, because you're not going to have to worry about another guy coming back up to cover this cover 3 beater. Instead, this free safety, as well as the outside corner who is marked right here, they are going to be tasked with covering this beater and basically trying to cover the space between them. So that's going to be really key. Moving on here to the setup. What you're going to do, you're going to option your running back. Then you're going to flat the X receiver, your tight end. Then, instead of putting O in a curl route, you're going to put him on a comeback route, which is going to be triangle O and L2. Now, what a comeback is, he is basically going to run right up, and then when he gets to about the 45, the 40-yard line, he's going to come back towards the sideline. Now, this is actually really good, I believe, against cover 2. You can really exploit it because there is a soft spot. However, because of the fact that that player is coming back against cover 3, this outside corner right here who I've marked, he is going to come back with the receiver. And as a result of him coming back, it's going to allow for more space for the square receiver, who we're going to motion out to the left in a minute, or actually motion out to the right in a minute. It's going to allow him to get more space. And I'll show you in the instant replay more what I'm talking about. And then the last adjustment we're going to make, we're just going to motion this square receiver to the right as I did so. So basically, this is going to be your play right here. You see, you still have your option route. You still have your flat. You still have your crossing route. However, that post route that was on the far left side, that's motioned in. That way, he'll be able to penetrate the soft spot between the free safety and the outside corner that I was talking about before. And then also, instead of a curl route, you have a comeback route. So let's quickly do this. We're just going to run this play. I have no double teams or IDs. You probably want to run those, though, just to be sure. But you're going to see that right here, Scantling, and that actually is out of range, which kind of stinks. Let me just run this one more time against cover 3. And basically, what you're going to want to focus on here, once again, is you're going to want to watch that outside corner. If he does not step back towards the O receiver when he goes towards that sideline, you're not going to want to throw the cover 3 bidder. You're instead going to be looking towards the hitch route, because that is most likely going to be open by the running back. Now, quickly, let me preface this. How to double team and also ID the mic, which is going to be really important in pass protection. The double team, it's going to be L1 or LB down on the right stick, and then you're going to use your left stick to motion to the pass rusher you want to double team, and you're going to press X on that player. Now, what you're going to most likely want to do if your opponent has a superstar X factor or superstar ability player on the right side of the defensive line, which is where we're going to be rolling out to, you're going to want to double team him. Otherwise, just go ahead and double team any guy on that right side. And then ID the mic, which is going to be really important as well, because it's going to identify who to block. And what you're going to do is you're going to press L1 and RB again, press X or A. You're going to use the left stick again to motion down and to the right, because it's going to be on this middle linebacker right here. You're going to want to put it on this right side defensive lineman and press X or A again. You're going to see now that the pass protection is set up, and you're going to get more protection. So as you can see right here, much better blocking. We're going to be able to roll slowly out to the right. We're going to throw this ball. Unfortunately, I threw it a bit late, but you saw that Scantling was able to catch this ball, and now he's down to the 5-yard line. Let me just run it one more time here, try to get a one-play touchdown for you guys on video right here. So once again, we're just going to see the same setup, and I think I ran it against cover 2. I indeed did. I done diddly did it. So we're just going to dump off right here to the flat. Man, I can't believe I did that. I honestly can't believe I did that. Now also, if you do not have that one-play touchdown, keep in mind, you will have your hitch route as well as a flat route to go to. So it's going to be really important to note right here. I can't believe I did that against cover 2, but basically, we're just going to run this here, the same setup, and we're just going to roll out to the right. We're just going to wait here. You're going to see that Scantling is going to get an open space. We're going to throw it right between the outside corner and the free safety for the easy touchdown. Now, let's go ahead. Let's break this down in the instant replay. So let's take a look real quick here at the free safety and the outside corner. We want to highlight them because they're really important in this play. We're going to first look at this outside corner. So you remember how earlier I was talking about how he's going to step towards the O receiver when he makes that cut to the sideline? Let's take a look at it. You're going to see, he's going to his assignment normally. However, there it is. What he's going to do, he's going to cut back towards the O receiver, and his back is to this area, which is where we're going to throw this ball. And at this point, Scantling is really far ahead of this corner. So this corner is going to have to make a lot of ground. You see right there, like right there, he recognizes that, oh no, my assignment has failed. And unfortunately, you're going to see that the free safety is tasked with basically protecting this area of the field. You're going to see that we throw this ball right when this player, or right when the square receiver gets right past the free safety. That's where we're going to have to throw this ball. And you're going to see right here when we throw this ball, right outside corner has no chance. Free safety has no chance. It's a one-play score. Now, what I did also is I pass led between the free safety and the cornerback. Now, how you're going to pass lead, when you pass the ball, you're just going to want to flick the left stick towards the area where you want to throw the ball, and it's going to go right there. And I'm actually going to do a passing tips video very soon to show you guys what this basically is. But you saw right there, that is the one-play touchdown against cover 3, fully broken down. Now, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you just briefly what the cover 4 palms, the cover 4 drop, and the man coverage beaters look like in action. Okay, guys, so here we go. This is going to be the cover 4 palms beater right here. I'm currently in cover 4 palms at a big nickel over G. You're going to see here, I set up the play just as the cover 2 beater because they are virtually the same. And basically, your first read is always going to be this O receiver on this curl route. You're going to see why. We're just going to snap this ball. You're going to see right here, if we low ball it, right about there, right when he hits that 45-yard line, you're going to see that we're going to be able to throw this ball really easily, and this cornerback's going to have no shot at this ball. We're going to take a look real quick. You're going to see that, where do I throw this ball? Do I throw this ball? Actually, I throw this ball right about there. I press the O button. I threw it about right when he crossed this 43-yard line, 44-yard line. You're going to see right here, he's got to turn back really quick, and the cornerback has no time to react. You're going to see right when he notices that the ball is coming to him, the ball is already in basically or close to the hands of the O receiver. And that's why it's really key that this cover 4 palm speeder works like this. Now, I know out of nickel normal as well that this square receiver could possibly get exploited because the free safety will have matching properties. So if there's a crossing route coming from left to right, which in this case there's technically not because the R1 receiver is on the left side, on the right side, but if there was a crossing route coming from left to right, he would match on to that player, resulting in the cornerback getting in a one-on-one situation with the square receiver, which would not be a good situation. But we're also going to quickly take a look as well at this hitch route. We're going to take a look at this here. You're going to see that basically against cover 4 palms, he's also going to go on an out route, which is going to be a really good route, and it gets amazing separation. You see that the linebackers, they don't technically match on with the running back, and as a result, you saw we were able to get a really easy gain. Now, I'm also going to take a look at this crossing route as well while I am at it with you guys. We're going to take a look at this crossing route as well, which is R1. I'm just going to snap this ball. You're going to see right here that he actually gets some decent separation. I think that's Minka Fitzpatrick. He actually plays some pretty good zone cover or man coverage right there. But regardless, we're still able to throw this ball. So there's a lot of options against cover 4 palms. There's definitely a lot of options. And I pretty much just wanted to break it down for you guys what the beater looks like for cover 4 palms. But now, guys, let's go ahead. Let's move into the cover 4 drop beater. Alright, guys, so I'm running cover 4 drop out of the, I think it's Big Dime 236 Sam. It's also out of Dollar 326 as well. But we're just going to set up this play just the same as the cover 4 palms and the cover 2 beater. And once again, we're just going to watch. You're going to see that actually, oh wow, I actually didn't, alright, that was actually not a good decision to throw that ball because you see that the curl flat actually drops near this O receiver, so it might not actually be in your best interest to throw this curl route. That's my bad right here, but you're going to see essentially that this curl route, he is actually going to get covered by the curl flat right, I'm going to show you right here. He's going to drift out wide, so as a result, we're now going to be looking at the X receiver, as you saw right there. We actually look towards him. We're just going to throw this ball one more time just to show you guys. We're just going to look toward it. You're going to see that basically the R1 receiver is going to bump him, causing the X receiver, your tight end, to get a lot of open space. And you saw that we got 10 yards right there. But really what we're going to be looking for, if you do not have those routes on the field, or like God forbid they get covered or whatever, a glitch happens, we're going to be looking for the bread and butter, the big meat and potatoes of this play. It's going to be this square receiver. Now, you're going to see, we're going to actually watch the strong safety on this play. So we're just going to hike this ball against cover 4 drop. Just going to roll out to the right. You're going to see the strong safety, he plants his feet, which is one of the worst things that a safety can do in this game. Because what that allows him to do is that allows the square receiver to get right over the top of this receiver, causing the one-play touchdown. So let's quickly watch him right here. You see that he's dropping back, having a good day. However, right here, you see that he kind of comes forward, he plants his feet, and then he jumps forward. What that's going to allow you see is Scantling comes right over the top of him. You see that there's a lot of space between him and the safety. And then also this free safety. He has no shot at this. We're going to take him right out of the equation. So let's see what we got here. You got to take a look that we did actually get hit on the play, which is unfortunate. We did not get the one play touchdown. But you're going to see right here that we're able to penetrate the coverage and get a very easy play. And you're going to want to watch that strong safety. Really, there's going to be a lot of reads on this play that you're going to have to follow. And what we're going to do is, once again, we're just going to double team an ID. And I'm just going to show this one more time. You're going to see as well, this hitch route actually gets really open. Like, you see, there's not even a guy close to him. Because the user, most likely, he's going to want to go over to cover the X receiver or the crossing route. So that hitch route is left wide open right there. So that's a very interesting point to note right there. But once again, we're going to take a look at this one play touchdown. Hopefully we get a clean pocket right here. Just going to roll out to the right. You're going to see the safety plants his feet. We throw the ball right there. It's going to be an easy one play score. I mean, it's just as easy as you can get it. I mean, it's so easy. I wish I had the easy button from Staples to show you guys. But now, guys, let's go ahead. Let's finally move into the man coverage beater, and then that'll be the end of this video. Alright guys, so right here you see that I am facing a cover 1 man coverage. Now, what we're going to be really focusing on here is we're going to set up this play once again, just like the cover 2, cover 4 palms, cover 4 drop, beater. And what we're going to focus on right here, we're actually not going to be looking at this post route this time. We're going to be looking at the option route, the crossing route by R1 in this curl route. So we're first going to look at this curl route. That's our first read. We're going to take a look at what he does. You're going to see right here, we're just going to be able to low ball it once again. Very easy gain, just like the cover 3. You see that, or excuse me, cover 4 drop. You're going to see that not the cover 4 drop, cover 4 palms I meant. You're going to see that corner, the outside corner on the right, he has no time to react to this. So as a result, it's just an easy couple of yards right here. Now we're also going to take a look as well at this option route because it's very important. And I went against cover 2 by accident. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to throw this here. You see, even against cover 2, that hitch route or the option route is open. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this play against man coverage again. We're going to take a look at this option route next, which is this triangle route. We're going to see that basically he's on an option route. So he's going to go out to the left if he's against either matching coverage or against man coverage. So I think that's cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, cover 2 man blitzes, and also cover 1. He basically is going to go out on a route to the left, and that, as a result, it's a very easy gain. We're going to be able to outrun a linebacker really easy. Now, also, we are going to take a look as well at this crossing route by Devontae Adams, or the R1 receiver, or RB if you are on Xbox. We're just going to take a look at him real quick. We're just going to motion out to the left. You're going to see that he gets some pretty good separation. You low ball it. It's not the easiest completion, but it is a completion nonetheless. And if the user is not covering it, you got to give him the disrespect to throwing that ball. So, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. All the timestamps will be down below if you guys missed anything. And also, the setup will be in the comment or description. And also, all of the playbooks that this play is in, as well as plays like it, will be in the pinned comment. And guys, if you have any feedback or just positivity you want to spread in the comments, please do so. And again, can we try to smash 5 likes? Guys, you have been so supportive. I really have one of the best fan bases on YouTube, man. It's unbelievable. Guys, take care. Most importantly, stay classy.